Police say Quashan Burton, 31, had been on the since last year after he was accused of fraudulently applying for $150,000 in coronavirus relief. After running from authorities for almost a year, a Brooklyn man was arrested after being spotted by a federal agent at Disney World. Quashan Burton, 31, fled from his New York City home last year after being charged with stealing 4 people's identities to make fake coronavirus relief claims. His alleged claims totaled roughly $150,000, according to New York's ABC7. His MIA status changed on October 20 when he was at Disney World's Animal Kingdom in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Federal Postal Inspector Jeff Andre was vacationing at the theme park and happened to be an agent working on the investigation against Burton. Upon seeing the fugitive, he noticed Burton's unique H-neck tattoo and immediately contacted Disney World's security office, Andre reported in a criminal complaint. The theme park subsequently informed the Orange County Sheriff's Office, according to the outlet. Burton, who was at a Disney World bus stop with 2 relatives, allegedly used a fake name when approached by police. He is also accused of resisting arrest before officers took him into custody, ABC7 reported. A deputy with the Orange County Sheriff's Office shared details of Burton's arrest in an official report shared with People and said, "I advised Quashan that I needed to speak with him about the possible suspicious activity he was involved in, and he questioned why he needed to provide his identification." He continued, "Later, I advised him he was the subject of a warrant, and when I attempted to secure him, he began tensing up and bracing his arms. I informed him multiple times to place his hands behind his back, but he refused." Addressing Burton's alleged resistance to arrest, the deputy reported, "He put Burton to the ground." Burton was charged with resisting an officer without violence, according to the report. The federal complaint against Burton claims that he used an ATM and purchased money orders to get access to funds once his loan applications were approved, Disney Parks news outlet WDWNT said. During the scheme charged in this case, the defendant used fraudulent email accounts, fake identification documents, bank accounts and bank cards in the names of other individuals, and stolen personal identification information in a manner that created a complex web of identities that made his crimes difficult to investigate, Andre's complaint states, per WDWNT and the Daily Beast. He has clearly demonstrated an ability to mask his true identity to evade law enforcement. So too has he demonstrated a willingness to lie about this identity to avoid arrest. Once authorities arrived at his home to take him in, they reported he had already fled. According to WDWNT, prosecutors stated in federal court documents, USPIS agents visited the home on 2 other occasions and were informed by Burton's mother that Burton would not be self-surrendering. Authorities also alleged, according to WDWNT, that he allegedly continued to use false identities before being arrested last month. He allegedly refused to reveal his real name at the precinct while being booked and fingerprinted. After going to Orange County Jail, he was put in federal custody. On October 27, Magistrate Judge David Baker of the Middle District of Florida Court approved Burton's release under the condition that he had GPS monitoring and had supervision in New York before his trial, even though New York prosecutors deemed him an extreme flight risk and argued for him to not be released, WDWNT reported. A federal judge in New York agreed with prosecutors and denied his release on Thursday, per WDWNT. It's not clear whether Burton has retained a lawyer who can comment on his behalf.